So, after months of investigations into the case of alleged fraud and money laundering against the prophets and the disciples of the Synagogue Church of all nations, Nigeria's Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the EFCC, concluded its findings 3 weeks ago. It found no wrongdoing on the part of the prophets and the disciples. For the disciples and prophets, this will come as a huge relief after their names were dropped in the public space for alleged theft. Some had maintained their innocence and that they needed to clarify their names before leaving the shores of Nigeria, but it was not to be, as they were asked to leave the country. In September this year, 20 Scoan disciples and prophets were invited by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission for questioning over alleged financial fraud and diversion of funds left by the late founder of the Scoan, Prophet TB Joshua. The 20 invitees included both Nigerian and foreign prophets and prophetesses of the church. It came to light that a case was filed by Mrs. Evelyn Joshua against the disciples, some of whom were very close to the founder of the ministry and were ready to clear their names of the allegations. A letter signed by the EFCC Lagos State Zonal Commander Ahmed Gali said the disciples were being investigated for allegedly siphoning funds in the church's vote. Almost 90 days after the case has been resolved, and as it turned out that there was no wrongdoing on the part of the disciples and prophets as the allegations had claimed, the daughter of the late prophet TB Joshua, Promise Joshua, has confirmed. After the passing of her father, the family got reports of heavy movement of cash. These people talking are those I believe are guilty. All the other ones went to the EFCC and returned after they were interviewed. All they had to do was to explain what happened because there is video evidence. I don't know why they are running. If you are not guilty, go and explain yourself, unquote. The 24-year-old Promise explained in the interview that the family saw CCTV footage of some persons moving money from the church, claiming that some of the drivers in the act had made confessional statement indicting the disciples. Even the drivers they were using to move the money were the ones reporting these things. There is also a video where they were caught moving the money. The church lawyers then advised that we should report to the authorities, and that was how they were invited. Differing views have popped up since the resolution of the EFCC case, as the Scoan is on the brink of resolving its internal impasse. Some say it is a move towards the unity of the church, while others are of the view that the leadership should be embarrassed because it did not have any evidence to back its claims. It is recalled that about 18 disciples of the Scoan decided to withdraw their court case against the leadership of the church, led by Mrs. Evelyn Joshua, recently. It remains to be seen the response of the leadership of the Scoan, owing to the fact that the leadership of the ministry has set its sights on the reconciliation of its factions.